A beautiful morning and thanks for joining us on the Breakfast Show. And this is Rapid Sports Highlight and I am Ijoma Victor. Now the semi-final fixtures for the CAF African Cup of Nations Morocco 2025 have been confirmed following the conclusion of the quarterfinal matches. Egypt, Nigeria host Morocco and Senegal emerge as the last four teams after a series of intense quarterfinals encounter. Now that ended on Saturday night. Now host Morocco will take on Nigeria, while Senegal will face Egypt in the two semi-final matches. Now the schedule for Wednesday, seven-time champions Egypt sealed the final semi-final ticket after edging defending champions Ivory Coast 2-2 in a thrilling encounter. Now the victory ended the Elephants' title defense and sets up a semi-final clash with Senegal. Senegal earlier booked their place with a hard-fought 1-0 win over Mali in the 10th West African Derby. Iliman Idiaye's first strike provided decisive answer, but proved decisive, while the Teranga Lions displayed a composition to protect their slim advantage. Host Morocco continued their title quest with a composed 2-0 victory over Cameroon in Rabat. Goals from Raheem Diaz and Ismaila Sabibari underlined the Atlas Lion attacking qualities and defensive balance. Nigeria completed the semi-final quartet after defeating. It was a big celebration for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, knowing fully well how they have progressed right from the blast of the AFCON. Their opening match against the Taifa Stars, 2-1 in favor of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Then they took on the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia, 3-2. It ended in their second group game. Now the third game against the Cranes of Uganda, it was really a fantastic one, 3-1, also in favor of the Super Eagles. Now there have been a steady progress with the Super Eagles, with coach Eric Chell winning the manager of the group. Now, looking at the round of 16, it was also a decisive one for the Super Eagles, an emphatic win, beating the Mambas of Mozambique by 4 unreplied goals. Now, looking at the Super Eagles in that game yesterday, they've won 5 out of 5 games. Now the statistics clearly showed how dominant the Super Eagles has been. Now if you look at that game, 13 shots on goals for the Super Eagles and only 3 to the Algerians, who seems ready for that game. They actually came out smoky, saying that they want to get all maximum goals in that game and probably send Nigeria to the Sambisa Forest. Those were the words from videos circulating online before that game. Now, if you look at the ball possession, probably passes 83 in favor of Nigeria, and the big chance is also given to Nigeria, 7, because we are more on the attack. Now, the game between Nigeria and Tunisia actually spelled out the game against Algeria, because both teams, Tunisia and Algeria, all play the same pattern of football from North African side. Now, well, let's look at Victor Osimhen, who got the first goal and provided an assist, and he won the Man of the Match awards.
First of all, I want to say a very big congratulations to the whole team for the kind of performance they put against a very good team like Algeria, and the kind of quality player they possesses. And for me, I just did my job. I tried to fight for the team. I tried to get goals or assists, and I'm happy both worked for me today. But I don't want to take the glory alone. I think the whole squad deserve the hype, deserve the praise. So I congratulate the whole team for the win. Because personally, for me, I've said it countless times. I think doesn't matter if I equal the record or I surpass it. I think the late Mr. Rashidi Yakini is the best striker the Super Eagles have ever produced. And for me, I have the likes of Onyedika that have inspired me also to try to do my best for my team, for the Super Eagles. So I think for me, it doesn't take anything away from Yakini as the greatest the country has ever produced. I'm just doing my best, and of course, it's amazing to be part of history of the Super Eagles. So I'm just just trying to win something important for my country. And I think with the help of my teammate, I'm on that part. I mean, I think as a person, as a man, as a player, I think I've evolved a lot because I've always gone back to see the mistakes that I made, even while in my spare time, and try to see how I can improve myself. And I think now I'm so much confident in the way I play, with the help of my teammates, of course. And I think for me, it's not about the goals, it's not about the assists. It's just about to win something with this squad. And I think we are on the right path, which is not going to be easy. But of course, I think from the last AFCON to this one, I think I've upgraded a lot, even as a player and as a man. And the big confidence is there. So I'm just trying to do my bit for the team and try to help the team.
Well, that's Victor Osimhen winning the Man of the Match award with a goal and an assist. Did you see that flight of Victor Osimhen suspended in the air? I was thinking it was Jack Chan when we used to watch those movies those days. Now, we also saw the Adams Akor's goal. Well, he also gave tribute to that DR Congo fans. Probably, let's just leave it that way, because seriously, a lot of discourse are going on social media concerning that reaction. But one man seems to be very happy. For the first time, I see smiles on his face. No other person but Eric Sekosher. Let's hear him after that game on Saturday.
Yeah, my players were very happy and are very happy in the locker room. It was a great game. We played well during this game, and I'm so proud of them. We work a lot since I took this job, so they deserve this victory. But this is only one game, so if we want to stay ambitious, we have to work again, because we have a big game in a few days. So we continue to work. No, my feeling is good, like the last time when they asked me the question about that we concede the goal. No, I'm happy about the game project and the game plan. I'm happy that they show in the pitch, and every game had this story, you know. And we work on it. We work on it every day. Every training session, there is a game plan to work, and we continue. So today we are happy because it was a great game once again, but we have next game in a few days.
Okay.
No, I'm proud. I'm very proud of my players. This game is, like I said, because they work since January, last January. They work a lot, and every time we have only 1 or 2 training sessions, and now we have more training sessions to work. Personally, I'm happy. I'm happy because my vision for this team, I have some result with that, so I'm feel good. And my little smile is because I saw my player very happy in the locker room. They are focused on the group, they are focused about their game, they are focused, they try to understand what I want, and they arrive. So I'm very happy for them. Now we have to continue in that way. We have to stay focused in our group, because this is the most important, the group. So I'm very happy for them. We continue. Today the win is for us. So once again, we have to stay humble and continue to work. My ambition is to win every game. When we win a game, we have to stay focused on the next game. And every time this is the same line for me. About GNFF, so I do my job, and after, if I lose or if I win, but I will be judged. There is a discussion, but today, you know, you arrive In semi-final, the game of your team is good, sometimes very good, but sometimes there is some bad things. But everybody now is curious about Eric Schell, but I'm not in the pitch, this is the player. So I do my job, I try to do the job with my own feeling. But you know, some other countries see what work I do. So actually I'm good, I feel good. I work with my player, I spend my time with them, and I'm very happy to be there, to be with this guy. You have to watch the game against the game during the World Cup qualifier. If you watch the game during the World Cup qualifier, you will see this is the same team and this is the same game project. Against Gabon, it was the same. But now they improve. They understand more because we have a lot of training session and lot of game. So they improve. And you see, after the game against DRC, I said, everybody told me, why we lose? Because you did a substitute. And during this time, I said, no, we lose because we were tired. And everybody laughed about that. So when we play against Zimbabwe for my first game in Uyo, we play in 4-4-2 diamond with the same game project. With the same. When you watch the game, yeah, maybe I change my system for 2 or 3 games, but if you watch all of these games that I have the chance to be the coach for this national team, you will see this is the same game project. So now the difference, they improve every day because they know what I want, they know what the staff want, and they know our vision.
Okay, we are indeed seeing Eric Schell's vision, but we can't stop without saying a massive thanks to the Minister of State Finance, the President of Doris Nkiruka Uzoka Anete, who made sure that these guys got their monies as expected. Yes, she promised Thursday, Friday, and eventually they got their monies. No wonder they put up that strength against the Algerians. Well, definitely they really wanted to win that game against Algeria. Now you could see Eric Schell right from the interview from Tanzania up to that game yesterday. For the first time, I'm seeing this man smiling. Yes, smiling because definitely he will be going to the bank. That is for sure. Okay, disturbing news coming from Algeria after that game. Yes, let's just take this report for just probably 90 seconds. Reporting the news, the behavior of Algerians.
Shame on you, Algerians. People often say North Africans are aggressive, and in this game you proved it. Fighting broke out between players and fans at the end of the match. Zidane's son punched a Nigerian player. Algerian players went after the referees in the tunnel, claiming the referee was biased against them. But these guys are bullies. You did the same thing to Congo, and Congo called on their big brother Nigeria, and Nigeria answered. So why vandalize the stadium and beat up fans and referees? Nigerians didn't care. They are celebrating regardless. Shame on you, Algerians. People often say North Africans are aggressive, and in this game you proved it. Fighting broke out between players and fans at the end of the match. Zidane's son punched a Nigerian player. Algerian players went after the referees in the tunnel, claiming the referee was biased against them. But these guys are bullies. You did the same thing to Congo, and Congo called on their big brother Nigeria, and Nigeria answered. So why vandalize the stadium and beat up fans and referees? Nigerians didn't care. They are celebrating regardless.
We'll look at that celebration, but Zinedine Zidane, it reminds me of what his father did in one of the World Cup when he actually placed his head in one of the players. I can't really recall that match now, but it's really an embarrassment. That's this disturbing video going around that Zinedine Zidane's son trying to, really touch the Super Eagles players. Now, Super Eagles, they had to come to rescue their own, and eventually went on. This is not even the only one. Even the fans on the field of play trying to even, destroy part of the stadium. And you saw fire flares already on the field of play. Now, coming to prove that the North African teams are truly bullies when it comes to football. You want to win it at all costs. Now you could see how they really dominated the field of play, and even the stands in the stadium, they really dominated, and the Super Eagles silenced this crowd, but they couldn't get what they wanted, and eventually this erupted into I don't want to use the word violence because no one was injured, but you could see exactly what really happened at the stadium. Now for Zinedine Zidane, his son, even another Algerian player trying to even assault the referee. Well, CAF has opened investigation, and let's see how this pans out. Now this is the fans trying to struggle and make their ways into the stadium. Just imagine. This is really uncalled for. Like I said, CAF already investigating this, and let's see how these results will go out. As for Zinedine Zidane's son, your dad, your father, has been an icon when it comes to football. No one expects you to toe this line. But meanwhile, let's head straight to the camp, probably the local room of the Super Eagles. Celebration all the way, and even to the fans in the stadium.
Why you so worried? Why you so worried? I don't gonna let you down. Why you so worried? Why you so worried? Baba. Okay.
Well, just trying to celebrate with the Super Eagles, really putting smiles on the face of 200 Nigerians, 200 million Nigerians. It was really a good one. No one expected the Super Eagles to get this far after they were kicked out of the World Cup. Against the Taifa Stars, 2-1. The Carthage Eagles, 3-2. The Cranes of Uganda, 3-1. The Mambas of Mozambique, 4-0. And now Algeria are convincing 2-0. Well, the next stop will be on Wednesday. Yes, looking at the semi-finals between the West African nation and the North African nation. Now, the first semi-final from West Africa will be Senegal up against the Pharaohs of Egypt. That's the first semi-finals, West against the North. And the second semi-finals will be another West against the North, Nigeria against Morocco, the host nation. Now, Nigeria have played, this will be the third North African team. Tunisia, Algeria, and now Morocco. Now, looking at that match, Nigeria and Morocco, 3 African Footballer of the Years back to back. Victor Osimhen, Nigeria, Ademola Lookman, Nigeria, and the current African Footballer of the Year, Hakimi. Also, all 3 of them will be in that game. Wednesday, 9 p.m., that game will go on. This is how we end the Rapid Sport highlights this Monday morning. The breakfast show definitely continues with Victor Ake and Mata. Do have yourself a wonderful day ahead. Good morning.